This video presentation is the intent of this video presentation is for the proposal for the formation of a new church. I am producing this video presentation to be circulated in the hopes that it may stimulate feedback and discussion among the peoples. Although Ombanda New Earth Ashram for Compassion and Strength is, for all practical intents and purposes, a fantasy, just an idea in my mind as far as existing in the third dimension, as far as a brick and mortar institution. Although I do have paperwork submitted to the state of Texas to create a nonprofit as Ombanda New Earth Education. At this point, it's still an idea, a fantasy, if you will. But this does not mean that it is not serious. Every idea encompassed in this video presentation is presented in utmost seriousness. And it is my express intention to work toward the precipitation of fantasy into reality, into manifesting heaven into earth, with the actual creation of an earth 3D institution like the one proposed here in this video presentation, should such prove possible. Esteemed viewers who wish to assist in this work or who would like to discuss the ideas involved are invited to correspond. Please leave a comment in the comments section, because the future is unwritten, and it may be that we can have a hand in editing the script of the future. As the great American poet Ralph Waldo Emerson said, every revolution was first a thought in one man's mind. It has also been said that reality is what you can get away with. Now, just a word of warning, one caveat. To you, the esteemed and astute viewer, my presentations, my suppositions will make clear that the positions necessarily taken by the proposed institution, the Ombanda New Earth Ashram for Compassion and Strength, or Ombanda New Earth Education, or also the Academy of the Ascendants, all three are conterminous with one idea. A church, if you will, on certain controversial issues may result in conflict with entrenched civil, ecclesiastical, and economic power structures. I quote Edward Abbey, "If freedom is outlawed, only outlaws will be free." The word church derives from the Greek kyrios, meaning Lord. In popular usage, a church is the Lord's house. The term Lord, as used here, presented here, refers not to any anthropomorphic God or to any hierarchical power. Rather, it is an esoteric cipher for the consciousness of transcendent unity that lies hidden, like the memories of our dreams, just beyond the reach of our rational minds. It is our thesis, based not on belief, but on empirically verifiable research, that this gestalt consciousness of all being is very real and very powerful, and that contact, communion, and union with it is potentially possible for every woman and every man on earth, to include every animal and every plant, because animals and plants have consciousness as well. The consciousness of transcendent unity is repressed, separated off from the normal waking state in the average member of our modern society. This oceanic communion seeps subtly into our awareness through our dreams, myth, and emotions. It is the source of ascetic inspiration, creative imagination, passion, and the sense of humor. It is the mysterious magnetic energy that, at a touch, transforms our dim, somnolent lives into vibrant clarity, splendor, and ecstasy. It is the light reflecting from the eyes of a newborn babe and of an aroused lover. Universal gestalt consciousness is the holy grail that we all, knowingly or not, spend all our lives seeking or mourning the lack of. According to the spiritual tradition that The proposed institution, Umbanda New Earth Ashram for Compassion and Strength, will acknowledge this higher level of consciousness can be accessed and integrated into our daily lives through techniques that have been discovered and refined in underground laboratories since the time of Pythagoras. Indeed, the secret science of consciousness transformation predates civilization and has roots in Neolithic shamanism. Over the centuries, its lore has been preserved and passed down the generations, guarded by strict vows of secrecy and transmitted only to select initiates. This policy of secrecy was necessary for two reasons. Firstly, because of repression by social forces motivated solely by the pursuit of power and wealth, who have a vested interest in maintaining public ignorance and superstition. And secondly, because the tools of illumination can be dangerous in the hands of those who are unprepared. We are moving now, however, into an aeon in which that which was formerly hidden must be revealed to all. Our spiritually somnolent society must be awakened so that the human race will be able to cope with the crisis that lies ahead in the new millennium. It is make it or break it time, and Spaceship Earth will need all hands on deck when we pass through the Straits of Aquarius. Please, stay tuned for further information, dissemination, broadcasts from the soon-to-be minted Church of the Holy Ashram of Umbanda and the New Earth Ashram for Compassion and Strength, and make it or break it technologies as we prepare to pass through this new millennium. Hit the subscribe button, leave this video a thumbs up, and stay tuned. Namaste, Namaskara.